accumulated over the years. As of December 2024, outstanding payments on road projects financed through the consolidated fund stood at 21 billion Ghana cedis. These were certified works executed by contractors across the country for which payment had not been made. In addition, indebtedness to contractors that was lodged with the Road Secretariat and awaiting payment amounted to 5.43 billion cedis. This figure excludes accruing interest charges, which continue to compound the state's financial exposure. Beyond these areas, we inherited also contractual commitments, that is, signed contracts, totaling more than 100 billion Ghana cedis. These commitments represent signed contracts for road projects at various stages of execution, many of them without corresponding secured funding to guarantee timely completion. By the end of 2025, the Ministry of Finance,
His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Koswa den semne bituja and was Mr. Speaker when I'm Ghana ha no mo obeti ane big push no enya bibia o eye wono na ni suade hunu se wobeboa pa ama aban nyum ahodo a wonum eye wo my Ghana mu atimi agina brane ene akwan a na ekoso infrastructures suku adan ahodo ne nyema ahodo pi no a ne nyina ehye big push ne mu eno nti sa woti a na enchirase enie.
Mr. Speaker, the famous Big Push infrastructure program. This is my vision for a national infrastructure drive to restore critical national infrastructure. Naturally, the bulk of the money is dedicated to the road sector. We want to open economic corridors, create jobs, and reduce the cost of doing business. Mr. Speaker, as I speak to you, work has started on 50 major road projects that cover a distance of 1,144 kilometers. The total estimated cost of these projects is 50 billion Ghana cedis. Meanwhile, government is also completing 23 projects that were awarded by the previous administration but not paid for. These projects amount to another 573 kilometers, and I said to cost 15 billion cedis. So if you add that to the 100 and almost 1,500, it means about 2,000 kilometers of roads are currently undergoing rehabilitation as I speak. This is the biggest major investment in our road sector in the history of Ghana.
Ghana man penyin John Dramani Mahama Koswa jina simpie so wo mrahye bedwafie na wode tu dwase hwe watine fa omai Ghana ni nto no ne ntua so nyina ene 16 regency wakomo nyina to na de wakunu ne say 73 projects ena aban yi asase na wonum eya wobetumi de nsesi ne bo say obia betumi de nani ahunu enye de ye kan bia enye kasapi na mom so working ano ena ekoso ewo regency nim.
Across all 16 regions, 73 projects are advancing with significant visible progress expected by the end of the year. Some of these include Tepamabangoso, the Kumasi Bypass Road, Swami Interchange and Local Roads, Sunyani Outer Ring Road, Spejini Road, Techima Nkonsia Winchi Road, dualization of Winneba Cape Coast Road, Kwautaf Adosu Road, Dodo Dawenya, Bintiri Napanuri, Tamale Outer Ring Road, Winchi Sola, Sola Wa, Bole Chache, Bole Town Roads, Avrongo Tumu Han Laura, Atipoku Ho, Denu, dualization of Accra, Aflao, dualization of Cape Coast Accra, Dadieso Kontombra, to name just a few. roads are Akosombo Jackie, Kudikope, Yeniam Junction Sedom, Apegusum Pakadan, Chodome to Palige Germany Road. Indeed, there are many others too numerous to mention. And as I said at the launch of the big program, the whole of Ghana is going to become a construction site. Mr. Speaker, Ghanaians can already testify. Serious road works are underway across the country.
His Excellency John Dramani Mahama said ye wotin in Kano. Ene wokopie mu wo mrahye bedwafie nsem ne nkomohodo a wodie no. Eno na wobobo uroko ene wobo we no abo we wo se ye. Eno no se munya botre na we de minkyerɛkyerɛ mu pa. Emfa nkyerɛ mu. Ene kumase ene enkranpo pomponi kwan no. Wobɛhwɛ pa na wonu mabiem kakraka se de beya. Akoni abade betumi akoso na aboa. Enti wo sha wo se 6-lane high speed motorway pa ena wo beye enkrane kumase wo beye amana da so ama kyese wo kwa eno ane se wo kɔ na wo ba sei ene wo ka no.
The Accra Kumasi Expressway will be 198.7 kilometer 6-lane high-speed motorway. This expressway is designed to connect Ghana's two largest cities, Accra and Kumasi, and to reduce the traveling time between Accra and Kumasi to approximately 2.5 hours. Mr. Speaker, this new alignment will have 8 interchanges and will be Ghana's first true expressway. So government has established the Accra Kumasi Expressway Limited, which is a subsidiary of the Ghana Infrastructure as the concessionaire that is mandated to design, to finance, construct, or maintain the expressway, with the Ministry of Roads and Highways as the contracting authority. The project delivery is structured as a long-term concession of up to 50 years. This expressway will be Ghana's first purpose-built expressway with limited access points, so goats and sheep cannot cross at any point. Mr. Speaker, it's designed for high-speed limits and modern safety infrastructure to reduce travel time and road safety. Preparatory activities including the detailed designs and cost assessment are currently underway. This major road construction work aims to improve mobility, safety, and trade while connecting communities to markets and essential services. Mr. Speaker, the Eastern Corridor. We aim to complete all unfinished segments of the Eastern Corridor Road by the end of 2027. Mr. Speaker, we'll continue and complete the 27.7 Accra-Tema-Motorway connecting project. And this includes reconstructing the Accra-Tema Motorway into a 4-lane expressway with 3-lane service roads in both directions and interchanges at Ashama, where you have the Ashaman underbridge. It will now be an interchange. There will be another interchange at Community 18 and Teshi Link. Mr. Speaker, it also involves remodeling the Tetakwashi interchange. Construction works are ongoing and progress at 32%. Mr. Speaker, other important projects include the Kumasi Inner Ring Road, the Volivo Bridge over the Southern Volta River, the Dambai Bridge over the River Oti, and the Adoso Bridge over the River Afram at Eche Amanfrom.
Na said ne komodie no na wotwa so se hwe ye ne ye akwan ahodo a ye se ye beye aboama oman no atimi atumpon ne nyina yenkote adromra eno ani sika eno nti sika ene ye de ye eno enam so bi ama wode atodwa se hwe Ministry of Roads and Highways wonum aso ye no waje penie ene cabinet age atum se wonko na road tolls a abandada no eyiyi free akwan ahodo mu wo my Ghana mu no wonsan enkofa mra biem said ye beya ye betumi de agigi ska ewo kwan ne so na akwan ho nkomo a ye die nyina no atumi abam ama oman Ghana.
Mr. Speaker, this ministry, the Ministry of Roads has received cabinet approval to reintroduce road tolls on our roads and our bridges. Mr. Speaker, this time using advanced technology to improve efficiency, transparency, and avoid leakages in revenue generation. Preparatory work is underway to ensure the reintroduction of tolling operations this year. Mr. Speaker, there is no doubt that an effective and efficient transport system is integral to any economic plan. So to improve public transport services in the country, government is supporting Intercity SCC Coaches Limited, Metro Mass Transit Limited, and the private road transport operators to renew their fleets. Currently, a total of 300 buses have been procured to improve road transport. The initial batch of 100 buses is scheduled to arrive at the end of the first quarter of this year. Mr. Speaker, in fulfillment of my pledge to
ma yafamo entwaso ewo nsɛmfoforo mu na meka wo sɛ still ukɔ social media Facebook no ye stream live ewo ho eye Fache TV sanso na YouTube nso eye Fache TV ubenya bi ewo ho na wahwe ubenya nsɛm ne bi nso atie na wakenkan ewo facheonline.com eno nso ewo ho no mpa na ye ransɛm foforo mu a Honorable Kwabena Minta Akando wasofo ya wono na ohye apomuden ensem so ewo my Ghana mu na wode tu dwase said ye be ya wo my Ghana ya pomden ebetumi agina brane na aboa amatimamufo so ho atɔ wonum said ye be ya wo kwa ya asabia wo benya adokotafo ama watumi agina won so ntenten ahwe wo munti ene wode anamontuo bi ahyehye so wo my Ghana mu na no na wokopie mu abo Apa East mansini no emu a ene Honorable Kwabena Minta Akando de tu dwase enkameye ye se aba abeto aban nanim ene mpanimfo bebre no anim amoma hunu se adokotafo no se oposti wonum edi wonum ko enkuro enketua mu a won pese wo betena ho wani betia no na wasan adwane abafie eno nti wo sere eche papa ene wode pa wonum se ye de mukɔ bia ye ho a aya na hofo nso ehia momoa wonum ehia montete a makɔgie no eso mfaso eno nti wo sere pa se aya montina na monhwe hofo nso emayen efrisa wonum so eka Ghana ho said ye be ya Ghana nso betumi agina brane na ayaresa ene apomuden ho nsem so atimi akoso yenti ebra Honorable Kwabena Minta Akando ene adokotafo yi ekasa sei ena wakano
Mbono East, we have 17 people who have reported. In Northeast, we have only 2 people who have reported. In OT, we have 6 people who have reported. In Savannah, we have 7 people who have reported. And this place is Upper East, right? So Upper East, per my records, I hear 7 people have reported, but only 6. Only 5 people have fully come. Yeah. Good. So it means it's correct. Now, we have Upper West, 6 people have also reported, and Western North, 11 people have reported. So if you listen to the 2024 one, and you listen to at least, assuming that I don't even get more people to even report this year, and I get the 66 people to start work, and next year I get the same 66, we realize that at least we'll have not less than 2 medical doctors in every district, if we insist. But as I speak to you, that in Ghana, we have districts without medical doctors. How can we live in a country like that? So whilst government is doing its best, please, with the greatest deal of respect, let's also sacrifice a bit.
Esan sa adokotafo enkomodie eya dia ehia aban nada bia da osofo shapomde hu samso Kwabena Minta Akando esisudua ekenti nene Abraham Ampani John Dramani Mahama edi o maiti bia State of the Nation address etu dwano oboso wadi adesra to dokotafo ni nyina enim sadaroma se wonmo gentiti awie na aban eka se wonmo nkonkronkuma no a empuntu onhyada ni ho bebre no a ya ma wo mpopo nti wonko no wonko boafe se ne kamia yesa apomde gie papa no ni nyina wo enkro akese mu enkro nkuma no wato won ma jeje mu frisa nurse fo mpesa won mokọ adoptafoɔ so mpɛsɛ wɔn mokɔ na saa deɛ no na aban edi esi n'ani so sɛ akwakwaya ekam kɛseɛ ɛda nkura kɛseɛ ne nkuro nkumantam no wɔn mo ɛbɛhwɛ no atuatua saa kam no nyinaa enti adoptafoɔ dodo a wɔkyɛ wɔn mo nyinaa no ɔbɛkyɛ ne pɛpɛɛpɛ wɔn a ekɔ nkuro kɛseɛ mu no wɔn abi ɛna ɔdo wɔn bɛkɔ nkuro nkumanum to wɔsra adoptafoɔ no sɛ ɛbrɛ no so ama wɔn mo popo wɔn ti wɔn hyɛ so wɔbɛkɔ no akɔsom ɔman Ghana sompa.
Let me use this opportunity to appeal to our gallant health workers to accept postings to our underserved areas, seen as it is a national call to duty while we work to ensure that they have an enabling environment to do their work. Mr. Speaker, we will also scale specialist and advanced nursing training to match the country's changing disease profile. New post-basic nursing programs in cardiology, nephrology, and oncology will be introduced. While the two existing ones, emergency and critical nurses, will be scaled up. At least 10 nursing training institutions will transition to competency-based degree curriculums, supported by new scholarship opportunities for PhD level training for nurses and allied health professionals.
Omampani John Dramani Mahama etwa so echre se osre adokutafo ise baby odo ombeko bia wonye peni no nkoya adwuma no esese na ban so bo ne homoden se de beya abefo emfidie ni akade ya ehia ayasamia ahodo na wonu betimi ede aya adwuma ama apomdenje Papabi and Ghana de hia boboa no nyina no wonu mudi bi ebeko ntu obo Ghana fo anohoba se modern equipment a wode ya adwuma e hospitals no wo behwe se wo becheche bi ama Ghana afana nyina ya samia no ensa akabie afi project ahodo a nyina afa apomden ho so a abandada no hya ase no omonto no ajeje mu wo behwe ato aso awie.
Mr. Speaker, on health infrastructure, my government remains firm in its commitment not to abandon unfinished projects. We will continue to retool facilities, strengthen emergency and disease surveillance systems, and ensure that health infrastructure is properly aligned with staffing, equipment, and financing. In 2026 budget, we need to commence regional hospitals in Oti, Savannah, and the Western North regions. This will expand access to quality care. Aligned with the reset agenda, we're making strategic investments in local pharmaceutical and vaccine. The government has allocated 50 million in seed funding to the National Vaccine Institute. And in 2025, a local manufacturer secured market authorization to produce snake venom antiserum right.
Amampedida swajina pomdimu nsemu no watisi asante mantem habobo ayasamia ahoduo binom ya womafra sia dada na wopesa woto aso ewie ema omanfo so akoma eto wonyem na wankanya sawia ene afari ayasamia no aganafo ahwe animu ache titiriu ene omanfo etete asante mantem ha wose eno nso wontwanya obehwe no awie.
In the Ashanti region, we will complete the Sewa Regional Hospital. We will complete the Aferi Military Hospital. And we will complete the Komfo-Anokye Teaching Hospital Maternity and Children's Block. Mr. Speaker, we remain on course to build a stronger, more resilient, and more self-reliant health system for all.
Otisi baba soranfo yade HIV/AIDS eso eno asenkuntabuo edanadi enei se Ghana adehye empema hasan duonum 350,000 enani HIV/AIDS emoawani bi etie enti nhyehyɛ ampanimfo di gu akwan mu na wɔnom ahwɛ se enkyerɛkyerɛ ebekoso amomanfo ada wɔn ho so no wɔnom eguso a eye ho adwuma.
Mr. Speaker, Ghana's HIV prevalence rate is estimated at 1.6%. And as I speak with you, there are about 350,000 of our countrymen and women living with HIV and AIDS. Mr. Speaker, although prevalence is low, some population segments and regions have significantly higher incidence than the national average. The Ghana AIDS Commission has been tasked with ensuring availability of testing and antiretrovirals. This year, government will fully roll out a free primary health care program, removing all cost barriers at the primary level where it's needed, while strengthening prevention, screening, and health promotion, especially for non-communicable diseases. The Ghana Medical Trust Fund will be scaled up, and access to advanced cardiac care, cardiac catheterization services at Tamale and Komfo Anokye Hospital will be expanded to reduce overseas referrals and position Ghana as a center for specialized care in the sub-region.
And was saying no bed syndrome and also assign iron commodity for ya Ghana for ano. If we say and nam Sadiano so ama obi afemwa shrenenkwa. Nipa krono kra ne ya no mapano kra bren was say. Washa any mo say asye ya shapom de hun samso. Eden sheshe pabegwa kwan mu se wodi ebetu no bed syndrome no ase. So obi be kwa ya sabia no obekasa mpani honti. One month min shanu no obewu no de ebi sibi.
Mr. Speaker, the Ministry of Health is expected to issue guidelines to eliminate the unacceptable no-bed syndrome. Patient medical emergencies must be received and given help, if even under makeshift conditions. You don't need to have a comfortable bed to save a patient. No patient must be turned from any health facility they report to. Mr. Speaker, but in the meantime, government will expand capacity by implementing the Rich Hospital Phase 2 project to increase the number of beds at the
and woman Siamon Yadi Mampeni John Dramani Mahama Etwa and Sam so Efriho. And I was say Ghana as young for your agent Tiano. I buy our Bosian Shabia Wadi Emma Wadma Student Loan Trust Fund. South for 2 penny for and a shaswam. Nancy one more eco law school no. And fear bebre near when you quite one more eco student loan trust fund the hawk. Equa Bosian at the Atua one more messian so say. Nina too be traffic sa one more a French chef for Frasen. Said the bear what the law students Ebeka Hubie. Na Sikabebre ba one more chia and son wagent titia no. One more Timiana Bosian kakra. Now what they saw on as minimum. And what you work as a no fees trust policy no home. And I was say free bra one more the sound shiny by no. Ghana Sian for Bayer and Pim will head you 150,000 and then young faso a free.
2025 was both eventful and momentous for Ghana's education sector. I'm pleased to report that all the flagship initiatives and commitments that were contained in our Reset Agenda Manifesto have been faithfully honored during the year under review. The No Fees Stress initiative was successfully launched in Kofodia, and as I speak has benefited over 152,000 young people, first-year students in public tertiary universities. The number of beneficiaries this year is projected to reach 203,000 first-year students. In collaboration with the Student Loan Fund, I have good news for law students. Law students in Ghana will also be now able to access the student loan scheme to pursue their legal education. Mr. Speaker, the free tertiary education policy for persons with disability has also been launched and is now fully benefiting all eligible persons with disabilities enrolled in tertiary institutions nationwide. Mr. Speaker, the 2025 academic year saw a stable, uninterrupted supply of quality food to all our schools under the free senior high school program. Mr. Speaker, to further deepen coordination, accountability, and effectiveness in the education sector, this Honorable House passed several important pieces of legislation. They include: 1, the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology Bill 2025, the Ghana Scholarships Authority Bill 2025, the Change of University Names Bill 2025, the University for Development Studies Bill 2025, and the Ghana Education Trust Fund Bill 2025. To enhance private participation in the tertiary education sector, new legislation will be introduced in this House to ease regulatory bottlenecks and remove the requirement to charter, making it optional. Mr. Speaker, basic education remains the critical entry point into our education system. It is at this level that children acquire foundational literacy, numeracy, critical thinking, and problem-solving skills, upon which all future learning depends.
Free tertiary no and what is the infrastructure addition a basic level. What says schools under trees. And kwada one more equatina and niase and a home muko suku esia dieno. And also a your hawkasia pa ya edge on my Ghana and womesia and punto asabemum. And untinya meya duma afe 2026 akoma bosika numnum. One my and share at their first schools under trees in a home. Nancy share no dear woman any say. Wa basic kindergarten schools a KG. Makumako ahenu. Sanso and a primary ni JHS so ahenu. No Ghana fanenina wo besi bi apete. Na etimi aboa apeja womesuamu. Na enkwada one more tina enuase and na esua de no. Wa share a year free.
Response to the persisting challenge of schools under trees, this government has programmed a bold and decisive intervention for the 2026 financial year. This includes the construction of 200 kindergarten blocks, 200 new primary school blocks, 200 new junior high schools nationwide. And I'm further pleased to inform this House adequate allocation has been done in the 2026 budget. I'm further pleased to inform this House that the government has fully cleared all outstanding capitation grants arrears owed to the public basic schools, as well as clearing all outstanding arrears of BEC exam registration subsidies due to the West African Exams Council. For previous years, the legacy debts to West African Examinations Council have all been cleared. Mr. Speaker, education for learners with special needs is not only a moral right, but a pragmatic investment, and it promotes equity and strengthens social cohesion. In recognition of this, the amended Get Fund Act has established a dedicated, sustainable funding to implement free education for learners with special needs, beginning in the 2026 academic year. Government has also increased the daily feeding grant for students in public special schools from 8 cedis per day to 15 cedis per day.
Empenimfo se obomofo wono ene de ne nam eho apaso eno nti eneda yi emrahye bedwafie wonum nam ene ho apaso wone John Dramani Mahama ene efie honum wonum di nkomo pa na His Excellency John Dramani Mahama na no si ya na sefata se afanu ni mienum panimfo so etimi ekire wonum adwen edefa kasa wobekasa ye ewo mrahye bedwafie ho na no ena bokopiemu ewo mrahye bedwafie a edom kuma ya wonum wo ho wonum ba no dani honorable Afenyo Markins wasade ye no se woman panyin kan ye no ye economy na ye de bibia ekoso kama ni nyina se woman panyin etimi aduru ye bi sei dia na esefata se ye de abasobode pa ye de bi edema His Excellency the former Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia efrise enamnense hye so bi eka ho bi na nei His Excellency John Dramani Mahama atimi abegina hanom a ene woje ne samba ye ni nyina Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia eka ho bi emi ebusa nse adan na ochire mu se hwe God for money anase God for reserve policy a His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ekodaje ho ede sada yeso no eba ye se wonfa ni juma no a enei abeda ni gold board no eno na aboa His Excellency John Dramani Mahama enti se wokasa wana John Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia wana na sepa efisa wayade
President for living up to this constitutional obligation. But Mr. Speaker, what the President failed to tell the people of Ghana is that 1 year in government, he is acting with slogans, no action.